Massive mobile internet outages have reached Moscow. As you know, since March 3rd, connections have been jammed literally every day. Muscovites in Chertika are buying up paper maps and atlases are gone, and the Kremlin is switching to landline phones. Dmitry Alovsky chronicles the return to the pre-digital era. I need to navigate the Moss a bit, and I'm working in Mytishki or Lubertsy. I just need to communicate with the third one now, using pigeons or pagers. Spring has arrived in Moscow along with a digital ice age. Since the beginning of the month, mobile voice and internet services have been blocked. This has been especially active in center. In some places, only websites from the so-called whitelist open, while in others, nothing opens at all. So, a friend has arrived in Moscow. The question is, how can you call a taxi when your internet isn't working at all? There's even a map circulating online showing exactly where mobile internet was cut off. Almost a third of the city is currently experiencing connection issues. A map is recommended, of course. Save it, because it might not open. The Kremlin is at the forefront of the fight for stable communications. Putin's press secretary Peskov reported amid the outage the presidential administration has switched to landline phones for mobile communications. And all because, quote, the Kiev regime is using increasingly sophisticated methods for attacks. End of quote. And the measures are supposedly being taken to ensure the safety of citizens. In the State Duma also has some particularly zealous internet crusaders. Among them is LDPR member Andrei Svintsov. But when this man goes out, looking at his smartphone, goes out there, I don't know, at Sovialovsky station, and they blow up our policeman right in front of his eyes. If this it will be every day at every metro station, well, our citizens will probably say, to hell with it, it's the internet. Well, it's true. Svintsov himself posts daily on the enemy's Instagram. He has a premium account on Telegram. But you can't find him on the Max Messenger. You'll find it. My last visit was a month ago. But really, why did the authorities get online now? It'll probably be worse later. There are probably some plans for the summer after all. There are plans for an offensive. There are plans for the elections. There are plans to block Telegram. Apparently, they want to test it out beforehand. In fact, I don't think there's any clear reason. Why do we need to start doing this now? No. It's just a snowball's computer. Often something is blocked not because it needs to be blocked, but because it seems strange that it hasn't been blocked yet. So to speak, if you've already started blocking everything for extremism, then it's strange not to block some Telegram channel where this is still happening. Society is reacting to the new restrictions in a consumerist way. Bookstores are packed with atlases and maps, with sales jumping by almost 50%. Also, the demand for pagers has grown. This needs to be explained for our younger viewers. It's a highly coveted gadget from the 90s. A box that, using the operator, you could send a short text message. You couldn't reply from it. But that wasn't a problem either. It turns out that just a couple of years ago, the authorities revoked the license of the last mobile phone operator. In theory, even such 20th century atoism as the phrase unclear appears to be a misnomer can ensure a stable connection. Deputy Antropenko even said that a modern payphone with internet access is needed. But what this might look like remains unclear. Manufacturers have perked up. They haven't made payphones for many years. And triple players are back in fashion. 3 minutes 22 seconds zoomers are discovering the possibility of listening to files rather than streaming services. And here, by the way, we are on par with Western youth. But if while European young people don't want to pay for a subscription, their Russian peers simply want to be independent of an internet connection. And I don't want to listen to censored tracks either. Businesses are suffering due to mass internet shutdowns. They are losing up to 5 billion rubles. The mood is close to panic. Couriers are disappearing, goods are not being paid for, taxis are not being called. Hope for the pigeons, but they too are under threat. Today, in downtown Moscow, I couldn't send messages on Telegram. I realized that it's not even the fact itself that's annoying me anymore, but the fact that I don't know why exactly this is happening now. So, is it because Telegram is blocked, or because the internet connection in Moscow is poor, or because my VPN lags because I forgot to turn